Hey guys, it's Mason, and today we're going to be looking at this box of eBay junk that I bought from Japan. In here we have about 13 or so Game Boys that are from eBay, and I'm a firm believer that even with the rising prices of Game Boys, you're able to find used or even broken Game Boys for a really good price today and able to fix them up. So today we're just going to be looking through all these to see how they're doing, to see if they work or not. And as always, like this video, subscribe if you like content like this, and if you want to see specifically how any of these Game Boys turn out, just let me know in the comments and we'll make a video about it. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at are this set actually of watermelon red Nintendo 64 controllers, and I just got these ones. I know that they're working right now. I bought them working, not broken, just because I needed this color for my collection, and they just look really good. I got them for a really good price. It was two for I think $30, and normally these retail for about $40 nowadays, so super happy with that. The cords are all in great condition. This other one as well is just looking really nice, so super excited about those. Okay, so right here I have a just original Dmg Game Boy that I ordered, and the reason that I ordered this one, I know it's in working condition, but the glass lens is really nice on this one, which is kind of hard to find one that's not all scratched up, and also you can really see a big difference here between the yellowed side and the non-yellowed side. So the front is actually in really nice shape, but the back is a little dingy, so this is a really quick fix, and I got it for really cheap. I think I got it for about 15 bucks, which is really good for these. And so I'll just test it real quick, make sure that it's working all right. The battery contacts all look good on this one, and we're just gonna try all these out with Solar Striker is our game for today. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, and it's got sound as well. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's make sure all the buttons work out all right. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that one's in great working order. We're just gonna get a few little cosmetic fixes here on the back, but that's gonna be a great addition to the family. So right here is a gold Game Boy Pocket, and I'm really excited about this one. I haven't ever worked with a gold one yet. Not saying it's any different than a normal one necessarily, but it's just a cool color, one that I haven't seen before. So let's see. And right there, that's probably the reason this was sold as 4 parts, because there's no battery terminal right here, and it looks like this one has been damaged somehow. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but this will be really interesting to open up. It's also got a little bit of that screen bleed on there, but this should be it looks like it's in good condition, so hopefully it's a quick fix and something we can put out into the wild. This next one right here is a DMG style Game Boy Pocket, and this is a great console. It's got the battery back, it has the original cover, but it does have this screen burn on the front, so that's going to be my first note on this one. It looks like there's some tape on the front. I wonder if, yeah, the cover just comes right off. So we need to re-glue the cover, fix the screen burn, and you know, fixing that screen burn, it's probably, I'm doubting this is even gonna work, so we're just gonna put screen burn, and just, we're gonna have to replace the polarizing lens on that, and then glue the lens back on. Next one we got, Game Boy, Atomic Purple. Already I can see some screen burn. It does have the battery back, the sticker's a little janky, and it looks like we've got some battery corrosion right on. Let's just pop in some batteries, see if it turns on at all. I'm guessing because of that battery corrosion, it's probably gonna have some issues turning on. And nothing. So I'm guessing the corrosion's gotten to it. This is probably one of my favorite Game Boys of all time. Game Boy Color, Atomic Purple. And good thing, because there's another one. This one doesn't have the battery back, but it looks like there's no corrosion on the back of that. But the shell is actually in good condition. The sticker's really nice on that. So if we can just take care of that corrosion, that's gonna be looking really nice. Oh, and it turns on, and there's sound. Wow. And the buttons all are working really well as well. Nice. So yeah, that's a working one. We're just gonna have to clean this up and get a replacement battery back for it. Next up, we have a clear Game Boy Color. This one, the screen is pretty gross. It looks pretty scratched, but that might come off with a little bit of IPA or some Goo Gone, so we'll check that out later. But let's just see right now if it plays the game. It looks like there's some mild corrosion there. Let's just see if it plays. It also looks like possibly there's a little bit of cracking in the shell, but it doesn't look like there's anything too bad. It does look like there have been batteries corroded in here though, so that will be something that we have to address later on. And yep, no power. So probably some corrosion in there. It is looking quite yellow as well. We might even want to do a retro bright on this just to get that yellow out of the clear plastic. So I'll put mild corrosion, no power. And moving on, we got a lot of Game Boy Colors, a lot of Game Boy Pockets in here. So we got a purple one. Let's put some batteries in there. Back looks like it's in really good shape. It has the battery cover. The front looks good, although it has been severely discolored. You can see right there that there was a sticker there once. You know how I feel about stickers if you see my other videos, and that's a classic issue. So we'll see if we can do anything about that. Oh. And it looks like this is for sure a bad power issue because I'm getting a little bit of power. There we go. Yeah, so the power button's a little touchy, which is a common problem. So yeah, the start button's a little touchy, and the power button is a little touchy. But besides that, we'll just say discolored. And real quick note, you probably have noticed I've been using this sticky notes as I've gone through all these, and the reason is I just like to keep track of what has which problems, kind of categorize them. So if I have a day that I'm using my soldering iron to fix a screen or to repair some speakers, I can just do all those in the same day, and I know which ones have which issues. And when you buy a lot of Game Boys in bulk, that is really the best way to do it. So right here we have a green one, and this one does have its battery back. It has that same little screen issue, a little bit of, I'm not sure if it's the pixels or if there's bleeding going on, but there's obviously an issue with it. And this one, I'm not getting any power. It didn't seem like there was any corrosion on the back. Let's just take a quick look. Not really any corrosion, so I'm guessing bad on-off button is my diagnosis on that one. So we'll have to take a look at that and see what's going on with this guy. Alright, and just as we finish one green Game Boy Pocket, another one appears. So this one also in slightly better condition, especially on the screen, has a little sticker on the back. It's obvious that there has been some sort of water damage on this, but the battery terminals don't look too bad. Look a little dirty, but I wouldn't say like corroded to the point where it should affect it too much. So this one might be good. Yeah, and I can feel that. It's got a crunchy power speaker. That's gonna be a real easy fix, just like the other ones that we've seen. You really just need to put some IPA in that on-off switch, and it's gonna start working real nice. So that's probably the problem with most of these that don't turn on. We just got to get in there and clean them up. Now this Game Boy might look orange, but it's actually pink, and so we definitely have a job to do on this front to decolor that. And like I've said in past videos, a video is coming on Retro Bright. I'm gonna go through all the different techniques and figure out which one is best for what type of plastic, and hopefully that can be a really good video for those of you who are wanting to get rid of that type of discoloration. But despite that discoloration, it is working. The contrast is great, and we've got sound too. It's got a great robust speaker. The start button was a little hard to push. Yeah, it's just that start button. It took me twice to really push it, but on and off is doing just great. So this one, all that we're really gonna need to do is go in, clean up a sticky button. Now we have a teal Game Boy Color. This one, it looks like it hasn't been too yellowed by time. In fact, the shell is in quite good condition. The stickers, all right. Let's see, the battery terminals look all right. So this looks like quite a promising system right here. Let's just pop in a game and see what happens. Woo, there we go. And it has sound. What was wrong with this one? This one is totally fine. It just needs a clean. I mean, we'll still take it apart and take a look at it and clean it, make sure it works all nice, but really this one doesn't have anything wrong with it. And that's the thing, sometimes if you buy these big bulk lots of used or junk consoles, you get a few in there that are just fine. So that's really exciting. We got a really good Game Boy on our hands. Okay, we've got another clear one. Once again, these were ordered from Japan, and this was a Japan exclusive color, so they're really common. It looks like it's in much better condition than the other one that we looked at. Just a little dirty, good sticker, limited to no corrosion on the back. Oh, and it's already on. The power button was on. Look at that. Let's see if it reads the game all right. Yeah, this one's just fine. Push start button. All right, let's see if the buttons work. This is always the moment of truth. Yeah, buttons work all right. Yeah, honestly, this one could probably just go on eBay today if I wanted. Would probably fetch around 50 bucks. If we clean it up, it'll probably be worth more like 55. So that is a great way to recuperate the cost of buying this lot of broken Game Boys, is the fact that there are a few that are they're just great. They work just fine. It's basically like buying a good Game Boy from someone who's selling one for full price. Alright, we're coming down to the end now, and I did get 2 games in this, which I've neglected to test, Japanese Tetris and Japanese Castlevania Adventure. This black Game Boy looks good on the front. It's got a little bit of scratching, which makes on the inside of the screen, which makes me wonder if somebody else has been in there already. And it looks like somebody has. Best way to tell if somebody's been in your Game Boy already is to look at missing screws. So this is one that somebody's tried. Obviously not done a great job because there's still all this corrosion, all this gunk. So I wonder, sometimes you have people who just scavenge through these to get the speakers that work good. If this one does turn on, I highly doubt the speaker's gonna work. I bet that's where the main issue lies. Or it maybe just doesn't turn on at all. Definitely has a motherboard in there. But yeah, this one will be exciting to see what happens, because obviously whoever came before me was unable to repair this. So we'll test my metal here, see if we can repair what others could not. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna go through all these Game Boys and take a look at them. And if there's any Game Boy that you saw today that you specifically would like to see, like how it turns out, where we go with it, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be sure that we get to that one as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.